Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the mess. Well, actually, I kind of have to make a bit of an announcement and a bit of a change in the wind. Yeah, no pun intended with the wind blowing around me. Don't mind my hair. It's blowing around the wind. Stuff like that. Since I washed it this morning, I washed it this morning, but somehow my way my hair keeps. I went out just right after I went in, and the wind was blowing really good. So that's the reason why my hair looks like it's wind blasted. And I just took a walk out into the mainland because why not? I got some sunlight left, and I've got some news to share. So. And it's been warm enough the last couple of days to the effect that the pool has melted, which is good because now we can assess the problem. And I don't know, we're going to need to replace the liner. It's probably going to need to happen soon so we can get it up and running. We're going to have to probably order it now if we want it. So it's still retaining water, so it's still retaining water, so I don't think it's 100% horrible. So, well, we're gonna need to probably patch up though. And if you guys can't see, that the table's starting to flap out a little bit. So yeah, guys, I'm here, your humble host, Mike Camo, here for Camo's Automotive Radio Show. So I know what you guys are thinking. You're not doing anything automotive yet, so the reason why I'm changing to the automotive radio show, guys, is because I'm going to be making some changes to the channel soon. So what's going to happen is I'm going to make a separate channel for gaming, and then I'm going to make a separate channel for automotive related stuff. So any racing gameplay, any automotive history, anything like that. Like if I go to Lime Rock and I get footage, I don't know about this year because the stupid gas prices are going up too high. Anything automotive related, I'm going to talk about on this channel from here on in. So I just want to say a warm welcome to like the 4th iteration of this channel. So let's see what I've done. So it used to be known as Camo's Vlog, and then it was known as the Vlog Corner. Then it was known as the MC Radio Show, which was christened in 2019. So I think the Vlog Corner was christened in 2015. It was actually christened in 2016. And then eventually I think I switched to the radio show in 2019. So this is another iteration of the radio show. This is obviously another iteration of the radio show. So this is just a renaming, rebadging of the radio show. It's not really a new iteration, but it's just a new channel name. It's still a radio show, so it still hasn't really changed. This is its fourth. But this is the radio show's second form. So, so this will be the gear change show and the radio show combined. So you guys will be hearing me do radio show stuff, and then I will do gear change show stuff, like when I do Gran Turismo and stuff like that. The gameplay for Pokemon and the any other gameplay will be shifted to another channel. I don't know if I'm going to make another one. I may change the Camo Taco 97's channel to the Kamotaku channel to Kamo's Gaming Corner instead. It's either that or I'll just make a brand new channel from it's either that or I'll just make a brand new channel, I guess from Google if I can. So yeah, I'm gonna make that I'm gonna make a new channel for exclusively gaming. So if Kamotaku97, which is my other alias, changes, it'll change as well, because we'll have Kamo's automotive radio show. So yeah, now that we have the automotive radio show, the first topic about the automotive radio show will be this weekend's racing. Quite action packed. We had NASCAR at Texas. We had IndyCar. Yeah, we had IndyCar at Texas. We had NASCAR at Atlanta. We had IMSA at Sebring. We also had WeatherTech World Endurance Championship. Sports cars endurance championship at Sebring for the doubleheader, and so much more. So we got quite a bit. So for those of you who didn't watch, I watched the World Endurance race on Friday night. It was Friday afternoon to Friday night. So Alpine Motorsports, or the Alpine LMP1 hypercar team qualified on the pole position in hypercar in World Endurance Championship competition. They won a rain flag shortened race. Actually, it was because of one of 3 red flags. There was one for a major accident involving one of the Toyotas. There was a red flag for cleanup of another accident, and then they had a red flag for lightning in the area. So they finished at 194 laps, and Alpine actually broke Toyota's winning streak of 9 straight wins. I think in GTE Pro, I forget who won in LMP2, but at GTE Pro, I know that Porsche won. Corvette came second, my favorite team. Then in World Endurance competition, then in WeatherTech sports car competition, it ended up being the 12 Hours of Sebring, which did run to its full capacity. I think Chip Ganassi won. I think this was their second time in like 4 years or something like that. I think the last time they won was in 2014 with Ford. Actually, no, I think they won in 16 with Ford, actually. So it may have been 7, 6, 4, 5. So probably about 6, 7 years since they won the 12 Hours of Sebring. And then Corvette won. I forget who won LMP2. I think it was one of the Pro-Am cars. I forget which one. I know GTE Pro was won by GTD Pro was won by LMP3 was won by some other team. I don't remember. GTD Pro was won by Corvette. Finally, first win in the new class after they got a 20 horsepower increase because they were way too slow. GTD, I think it was Porsche or an Audi. I can't remember. Actually, in GTE-AM in World Endurance competition, I think it was Northwest Aston Martin Racing. So then you move on to Sunday. Sunday, I think Joseph Newgarden won the second race of 2022 for Team Penske. Scott McLaughlin came second, and I think Chase Elliott won. Joseph Newgarden, I think Chase Elliott won. It's either Chase Elliott or no, it was William Byron. William Byron won the Cup race on Sunday. So Chevrolet had so if you guys can't see the trend, Chevrolet had a pretty Had a pretty successful weekend. They got a podium at Sebring, 1,000 miles, and then they won GTD Pro. They won NASCAR. They won IndyCar. It's got the two top spots in IndyCar. So Chevrolet had a pretty successful weekend. They got a lot of points and stuff like that. So they ended up winning. So they're very well. So I think they came back. So I think Chevrolet is going to come back in the stats with stat wise in the World Endurance Competition, and also in the WeatherTech sports car, IMSA WeatherTech sports car, which is a great start. I mean, we're only on our second race. I never told you guys. I never told you guys what got me into Corvette racing, or what really got me into it. I was never originally, I just want to say, I was originally a Dodge Viper fan, so I was cheering on for the Chrysler Vipers in the late 90s. When I saw them on TV, I thought Dodge Vipers were the coolest things, but then I found out that they were unruly and that they weren't proper sports car. They're not for the sophisticated sports car guys. So that's the reason why I got into Corvettes. And that's the reason why I've been a Chevy guy ever since. Actually, I've been a Chevy guy ever since I was born, because most of the cars that my parents owned were GM brands. So it was only natural for me to follow the GM brand as a race car fan. So I grew up. I grew up watching the Ford and Chevy cars anyway. I was a big Dale Jarrett fan when I was younger, so you can say I was Chevy and Ford at the same time. But majority wise, I've been a Chevy. I've been a Chevy guy. I don't mind the odd Mustang here and there, or the Camaro, the Mustang, or Torino, or the Ford Torino, or some but yeah, I like GM cars. So it's good to see that General Motors, Chevrolet had a decent weekend this weekend in the racing world. So in other news, I will be posting GT7 on this channel. So anything automotive related, I'm going to be releasing on this channel. So if I upload GT7 uploads or something like that, I will post them. I will try not to include the music, because unfortunately the trees sound like they're about to break in half of them. So yeah, you guys can see there's trees that are older than the hills. We actually, when I was a kid, I don't know if they're still around. When I was a kid, you used to have a when I was a kid, there used to be a group of kids, teens from, I think it used to be over on that side. There used to be kids who used to go over on that side, and they used to have this used to be a hangout for a group of kids that we weren't supposed to hang out with. I think Chuck knew them. My brother Chuck knew them, and I think they used to. You guys are going to learn a lot about a little lore about my times as a kid here. But they used to hang out in this area back here, not over there, because I remember, I forget if it was these kids or these kids down here, but I know this fence existed back then. Just being easy with my left foot here. I actually broke it in September. You guys didn't see me shoot for a while. because I had a broken foot back in September because I wrecked it but there used to be, this is all filled with leaves now, but back in the day there used to be a couple of kids that used to sit back here along this brook, and that tree used to go up there. It's not cut because my dad cut it. That's it. This green fence is privacy fence, but yeah, they used to sit down in here. And they used to, I don't know, they used to be drinking or smoking weed or something, smoking marijuana or something. I don't know. It's hard to tell, but I remember they were sitting down in here, and I remember Dad having to boot them out because it's our. Actually, I don't know if this is remnants of their existence, but this is a vodka bottle. Yeah, I think they were drinking back out here, because that was not there years ago. Yeah, so they would come back here, they were smoking weed, drinking alcohol, stuff like that. So, that bottle's probably still there it was probably, I don't know, 25 years ago. What was that when I rediscovered them? Yeah, it was probably about 25, 26 years ago when that occurred. So yeah, I remember. Yeah, so that might have been one of the bottles that may have been from those kids because that wasn't there. That might have been there from ages ago. Or somebody might have, I don't know, maybe somebody was camping out there at night. We didn't notice, but yeah, it was definitely a successful racing weekend. And you guys got to see a little history of. It's going to get a little bit of radio show, and you guys going to be a little bit of automotive history, and maybe a little bit of that. So I'll still do the radio show episodes. So this is going to be I don't know how I'm going to title it. It's probably going to be a radio show, audio. It's probably going to be known as an auto radio show, automotive radio show. So it's going to be, so it's probably going to be automotive. Automotive radio show, or maybe car, or maybe yeah, so this is going to be, obviously it's going to be the radio show. So it's going to be it's going to be still called when I do the program, it's still going to be ARS22, RS radio show episode, radio show season S22, because technically this is radio show, because technically it is a radio show. So I'll start doing that moniker maybe when moniker at some point, but if you guys look at the channel and you guys actually do it, but actually see it, so it's going to be known as Camo's Automotive Radio Show, CARS. Get it, cars? Yeah, you guys get the acronym now. That's the name of the channel is going to be, the acronym of the channel is going to be cars now. It's going to be cars now. So so I'm not gonna. So there's a little gear symbol. I'm gonna have to do something with with a gear symbol and maybe a car and a gear symbol. We'll see. I'm gonna be transforming the channels. Oh, wait a second. This got. That wasn't like that earlier. Yeah, that wasn't like that earlier. That got torn apart. Where'd you go? So yeah, and I hope this didn't rot. in the interim. So so yeah, guys, I'm gonna bid this one adieu. Hope you guys enjoyed the first episode from the Camo's Automotive Radio Show, or Cars. sorry, it's a bad name pun. But I'll see you guys later, and I'll catch you guys around. Don't worry. I'm just gonna, it's just a rebranding of the radio show name. It's not really a complete takeover, but at some point I will. I think after the anniversary of the radio show in August, maybe I'll change over the I'll change it over, maybe over to maybe it will say Cars 22, Cars 22 dash whatever. So I hope you guys get the little name pun. Cars, get it? Come on, Automotive Radio Show, Cars, get it? It's kind of funny. I'm a funny man with the puns and with the acronyms, because it's all cars, man. It's all about the cars. So I'll see you guys later, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week. I'm definitely gonna enjoy the rest of my week. I think when you guys see me on Wednesday, I'll be shaved a little bit better, because I'm gonna shoot these at night mostly, because this is the first one I've done during the day in like 6 days or something like that. So well, it's been about a week actually. So even though I uploaded it like Tuesday morning, I really shot one of these like 7 days ago. So hope you guys enjoyed this one. So this is the first episode under the Camo's Automotive Radio Show, or Cars for short. You know, you got a little joke in there. All right, guys, good night. I'll see you guys later, and I think I'll see you guys Wednesday night. So peace out.